Morning, I hope you're well. Welcome to the channel. Sorry. Right, today I've got a review to do, but I've had this for quite a while. When Keith was doing some lives a couple of weeks ago, I was asked a few times if I wouldn't mind doing a review on it. It's my coffee machine that you always see in the corner. So come on over and we'll have a look. Right, here it is. It's a Bosch it's a Tassimo Bosch coffee machine. When we bought it, it was on offer in B&M for, I think it was about £30. I've seen them online and in the shop they're about £35 at the minute, £40, but there's loads of different ones, loads of different makes, there's loads out there, but this is the one that I've had for a few years now. So I'm going to clean it out because I haven't used it for a while. We're going to clean it out, we're going to make a coffee. Yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to take you over to the sink so I can show you how I clean mine. As you can see, I take the drip tray off mine because I needed to get a bigger cup to go under there, because when I was using my normal cups it was overflowing. So this is the cup I always use with it. So what I normally do to clean it out before I put the pods in, because I've noticed if you don't clean it out sorry, excuse me, if you don't clean it out you get like bits of the old coffee in there. So I just pour mine up and that's that inside there. I just unclip mine like that and then I clean it all through there and everything, and I give this also the water container a swill through. That there in the back, that's just a line scale thing. I think you have to replace them every now and again. So coming over to the sink and we'll give it a good wash before we use it. So I'm going to wash this bit first where the coffee comes out of and stuff. I'll just use a little brush, I do, a little brush that I have in the cupboard. I try not to use any washing up liquid on it or anything, just in case I don't want to be tasting washing up liquid in my coffee. I've got you recording, yeah? And I'll just give it more of a little scrub just to get the little bits of coffee out that sticks in there. And you don't have to go too mad, just a quick wash over. And then I'll just clip it back together. I'll clip that in a minute. We'll give this a swirl through. Like I said, it's been standing there for a few weeks now, so I always give it a wash before I use it. Some nice hot water. I just swirl that out a few times, and this under here, where the water comes out of, I just give that a little brush. Like that. Right, we're all ready now. There we go. Now I'll take it back over to the machine now. Right, on this coffee machine, I've also noticed, I don't think you'll be able to see inside, see where my finger's poking up there? Like coffee always sticks there as well. I'll show you in a minute the colour of my cloth. Can you see it? Like all the bits of coffee that normally gets stuck in there and stuff. So I always like to give it a good clean before I use it. Give it all a good wipe over. I'll just use Aldi kitchen surface wipes for this, and they're really good. And I just cleaned the, I don't think you can see it, I just cleaned the barcode reader off as well. I'll just give it all a good wipe over so it's ready to use. I like this coffee machine because it's nice and compact and can just sit on the side. Some of them are massive, aren't they? So there we go. I'll give it all a good wipe over. The only disadvantage with this is that you can't like swill hot water through it first, if you get what I mean, to give it a clean, because it won't work unless you put the capsules in it. So that's the only downside to it. I'm just going to give it a dry over now, and then we'll stick it all back together. I hope you can see. Like I said, I know you've probably all got different coffee machines, and or you might have the same as this one. I used to like a cappuccino in mine, but Keith brought a latte one, latte capsules, and to tell you the truth, I prefer a latte to a cappuccino in this one. So I'm going to go and fill this up with water, and as you can see on the side it's got maximum that you can put in. Then we just pop that into there, and then I'll plug it in. Now it's all had a nice wash, and these are my capsules that I use. Let's move all them out the way a minute. I use latte and Costa latte. How much did I pay for them? I paid £5 something for them in B&M. I used to get them two packets for £5, but they've gone up really bad now, haven't they? So I don't always have these in all the time. I only have them in every now and again, and they last me ages. I've only had one out of this so far. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get the milk one out first, and it just says shake, so we give it a shake. Come back to the machine, and you have to put it that way because the barcode reads on there, if you get what I mean. Right, let's put it on. Can you see the button flashing now? Now you've put your pod inside. I like to call them pods. Take a few minutes to come through. Oh, would help if I put the cup underneath it, wouldn't it? I have one sugar in mine, but this is my favourite cup for this. And it's just reading and bursting the milk. That's it, we're coming through now. Yeah, like I said, I used to have cappuccino ones, but I prefer the latte. But you can get caramel ones and all sorts now, all different kinds of ones. But like I said, I don't have them very often because they are expensive for £5 a packet. I'll let you see this. Nice and hot. That's it, it's all coming through nice now. Right, I'll get my coffee one ready. We'll have a nice cappuccino, not a cappuccino, I've got a cappuccino on the brain. We'll have a nice latte. And it doesn't take long. That's it. Then I have to wait for that light to tell me when it's done. That's it. Stewing. There we go, it's calming down now. So I'll just flip that up, and it has a little hiss. We just take that out. There we go. And then we put the coffee in, and we do the same again. And if you haven't got enough water in, it won't work anyway, which is a good thing as well. So wait for the coffee to come through. And we'll sit down and we'll have a nice brew. There we go. Yeah, they're still roughly the same price, aren't they? I looked online earlier and they're still about £30, £35. Some places are £40. But like I said, I've had this one for absolute years and years. Can't remember when I bought it. It's done me well, it's lasted really well. But you can get them big metal ones now, can't you, where you put the ground beans in and everything. I couldn't use one of them, it looks too complicated. But this one does me fine. I love the smell of coffee. It smells so nice. Right, so I'm going to go and put my sugar in. I always take my capsules out of mine all the time. That's done now. There we go. I always take the capsules out and just whack them straight in the bin. Right, we'll go up the table in a minute. I'm sitting at the table now. Yesterday when Keith did a live, I was asked what is my all-time favourite cake, and I told you it was raspberry turnovers, and Keith went and got me some last night, and I hid them in the fridge. I hid my last one in the fridge last night before anyone nicked it. So here they are, and they're £1.65, 67, Keith said, something like that. So we're going to have this with our coffee as well. I just thought I'd do a nice little review of the coffee machine because quite a few people had asked me in the past to do one and I hadn't done one. So just to get me back into used to doing my videos and stuff, I thought I'd do one. So yeah, coming over and we'll have a look at this cake. So I took it out of the box for you, and it is a flaky puff pastry filled with cream and fruity raspberry sauce. And they are my favourites.
You told me. You ate all them.
Didn't know you do it in the fridge. You're not getting my last one, no one is. Cut the inside. You can have that half if you want to.
No, I'm not going to take your last cake.
Right. I'm just going to have cake just for the sake of having cake.
It means I have favourites then. It's your favourite.
These ones are delicious. They're better than the apple one. There's better. And here's my latte. Oh, here's my latte that I just showed you in my coffee machine. So yeah, that was a nice little review. So yeah, just sit here. No, I put some. I think I put 1 sugar in. I always have 1 sugar.
Did you tell them they're on sale at the minute?
I told them how much we thought. I can't remember how much we thought.
We paid 30.
Oh, I said 35.
No, we paid 30.
Oh, sorry.
And that's what I'm talking about 6 years ago.
Is that how long I've had it?
Yeah, very long time.
Gosh, didn't realise it was that long.
Well before lockdown.
Yeah, it was actually, wasn't it?
And then we've had, and they're 45 now, B&M, but they're reduced to 35. So.
Oh, so I was nearly right. I was quite there, but yeah. I know someone asked me quite a few times to do a review on it, so. If there's anything you want me to review from different places, different supermarkets, or even online, just drop me a comment and let me know. And also tell me what's your favourite coffee, latte, cappuccino, or caramel. There's loads of different ones. Yeah. There's gingerbread ones at Christmas and everything.
They're worth it for once in a blue moon. You couldn't buy them every week.
Oh, I don't. No, I couldn't buy them every week.
Well, you could, but we don't.
But we don't. There's too. I find them a bit too expensive for what they are.
Yeah,
really.
it used to be like when it was 2 for a £5, wasn't it? So you could eat
I
2
didn't
for a
mind
£5.
that. Oh yeah, you could get 2 packets as well. Two
packs for a £5.
2 packs for a £5. But I've not seen that offer on for a long time.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And like I said, if there's anything you want me to review, anything you'd like me to buy before you all try it, just drop me a message and let me know. I'll see you all later. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.